Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about how difficult or easy it is riding in US when compared to Indian roads. Straight to the point answer is riding in US is far easier when compared to India, but there are some things you must know about the differences, like major differences. One thing which you can see right now, that everybody is in their own lane, all the vehicles, even though there is a lot of traffic. I chose this time of the day because I wanted to show the difference between riding in traffic, because that's what is more important. Anyone can ride in empty street and think that it's easier, but riding in traffic is a lot more difficult. In a crowded Indian city, there is traffic everywhere, so you have to understand the differences if you decide to ride in US. Okay, number one thing you need to understand is always maintain your lane. Look at this car, he is drifting into my lane. These are all some things which are common, so you need to understand this. And the other thing is, make sure to follow the car in front of you from a safe distance. The brakes in cars are far better when compared to brakes on your motorcycle. You don't want to get into a lot of technical details, but you will get better road grip and better traction when you have four wheels than two wheels. So common sense should be enough to understand the difference in the braking ability between a car and a motorcycle. And the second most important thing to maintain is the line of sight. As a motorcyclist, it is very important to maintain the right line of sight. So I am looking ahead and scanning all my surroundings to anticipate certain moves from any car driver. They might be thinking about changing lanes, or another thing you can observe is if everybody is starting to brake, then it is important that you notice and slow down. Also, the lane position in which you are riding also matters. In India, these things don't matter at all. Ride in any position of the lane, there will be a lot of vehicles around you. So if I am in the left position like I am in currently on a lane, there will be a car or a bike on the same lane right next to me. So it doesn't really matter when you are riding in India to follow a lane position, but it is very important in the US to make sure that you are able to see ahead of you properly with a clear line of sight, and that the vehicles around you should be able to spot you as well. I will make a separate video on the importance of lane position and why each position matters, and the differences that you need to really understand. But for this video, this should be enough. As you could see, till now there were so many cars around me, and I never really got very close to any vehicle. even though there was so much of traffic. But this doesn't really happen in India. You are always going to have to ride a lot closer to vehicles around you because of the amount of traffic. So if someone from US goes to India, be prepared to get used to it. I'll be honest, the first time I visited India after coming to the US was almost after like 2.5 years, and as soon as I got out of the airport and got inside the car on the way home, the change suddenly hit me. I am not kidding. I was suddenly scared for a few minutes that why are people driving so harsh, coming so close to the car I am in. I am not really kidding, guys. I used to ride and drive in India for so many years, but just 2.5 years away from the traffic and riding on these American roads kind of made me forget the amount of traffic that I used to face in India and how people used to ride over there. So if you decide to ride in the US, make sure to keep that in mind, that traffic here is a lot smoother. Even though there are traffic jams in this country, it is nowhere comparable to the traffic jams that happen in India. So basically, just maintain your lane, learn about safe lane position, respect the people's right of way, make sure you try to obey the traffic laws as well as possible. Those are the main things. The other critical thing that you must understand is the difference in speeds. In India, the average riding speeds are a lot slower when compared to the average riding speed in US. So that might come as a shocker immediately when you kind of are new to this country. Overall, riding or driving for that matter on US roads is far easier than riding or driving on Indian roads in that traffic. That's all I had to say for this video. Talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.